Ladies and gentlemen, the heelers of Balor's. The Sin Balor, Prince Balor. I think you all know the freaking rest. I am your fellow loser, and this is the Losers Lounge podcast. And it's time to talk the Elimination Chamber live from Montreal, Quebec, Canada. Awesome. Great venue. Great place to be at the Bell Center in Montreal. And I, of course, not alone. I am here, of course, with my fellow loser. I wouldn't be here without him. Hey, Miracle, Christian, get on in here, bro. Get on here.
All right, I'm here. What's up, man? What's up?
Not much. Wait. Hang on. Something's a little different today. Something's a little bit different. I can't. Let me put a finger on it.
What's different?
It's the shirt.
Oh, no.
It's the shirt.
I've been wearing this Bloodline shirt since I got it over a year ago.
Okay. It's probably the facial hair. Yeah, the facial hair. Yeah.
I probably need to get a shave anyway. That's probably like the whole shebang. Something like
okay. Let me think. Oh, what's that? What's that on your head?
That's my hair. I didn't exactly have a good hair.
Right below your head. Right below it. Right below it.
Oh,
right below it though.
I wear glasses now.
Oh, okay.
Wait, you didn't know?
Didn't know about that.
Dude, I've been posting.
No, legit, I did not know that.
And I've been live several times. How did you not know?
I haven't been on your lives in about like 3 weeks now because I've been busy as hell.
What the hell? Bruh.
Anything else? Yeah. Wait. Yeah. Yeah.
All right. For the record, yes, I wear glasses. Now you know.
Yes, he does.
Gentlemen, this is the Elimination Chamber 2023 predictions, and we are live now on YouTube, Twitter, and Facebook.
Woo!
Good to see everybody. So,
yes, sir. What's up?
I guarantee everybody's excited. As you notice, the background here is ice, and that's because it is ice cold up in Montreal. And even despite that, it's going to be nice and warm, and then it's going to get hot, and then it's going to become hotter than the sun when Roman Reigns shows up.
Oh, yes. Nuclear heat, as we like to call it.
We have a lot to talk about for that. But before we get to that, folks, we want to give a member shout out. Take a look here. Our member shout out. Thank you very much to those who have joined and become members. If you haven't already, click the join button and go ahead because if you do that, then you can be part of the Elimination Chamber 2023 Sins video, which will be released at the end of this month.
Woo!
That sounds to me like a good deal.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yep. And of course, well, brand new member, Pudsey99. Welcome to the Members Club.
What's up?
All right. And now, folks, we are going to get started and talk about the Elimination Chamber. Hey, look, it's my friend Logan. He just joined and he says, join the Dark Order.
Join the Dark Order.
Are we going to join the Dark Order?
What's good, Logan?
Are we going to... Yep, Dustin saying, oh boy, can't wait for the Chamber. Should be a great show.
Good. What's up?
All right, so a couple comments in. We don't have that much, but that's okay. We don't usually get a lot of viewers on this one anyway, but those who do stay to listen, it's always good to have you guys. Now it's time to get started on the show. We're going to kick things off with talking Brock Lesnar versus Bobby Lashley. The third match.
Yeah.
Final the trilogy. Finale of the trilogy, which started the Royal Rumble in 2022, where Bobby Lashley beat Brock Lesnar to become WWE champion thanks to the interference of Roman Reigns.
Acknowledged Tribal Chief. Anyways.
And then, of course, well, at Crown Jewel this past November, actually, we had Brock Lesnar beat Bobby Lashley in a quick escape in a way that I've never seen him happen before. When was the last time we saw Brock Lesnar finish a match the way he did? Leap onto the top rope, back.
Exactly.
That's not
exactly.
Folks, ladies and gentlemen, if you're from Canada, enjoy a nice ice cap from Tim Hortons. Really good stuff.
Oh, there you go.
Yep. Now, this, of course, is the trilogy, and I'll be perfectly honest, I thought this match was going to take place at WrestleMania.
That's what I thought, too.
So, for the longest time, I had no idea how they would even have Brock Lesnar or Bobby Lashley in any other match at WrestleMania, aside from the one like this one.
Exactly, dude.
When Brock Lesnar showed up with a contract and stated that it's like, we have a contract for Brock Lesnar versus Bobby Lashley, but then all of a sudden, at the Elimination Chamber. At that one, I was like, wait, what?
Same here. I was like, all right, cool.
All right, that was the moment when I was like, wait, hold on a moment. Where are we going with this?
They're there already. Okay, makes a lot of sense, I guess.
It seems to me that either this is either this is either this is going to be the last match or there's going to be a fourth match because this one could end in a draw.
Yep.
There's a possibility of that. But however, yes, I think we can all agree the fans would probably be pissed off if that happened.
Oh yeah. Well, more pissed off than the main event. Let's be honest here. Anyways.
Yeah, they'll be more pissed off than Sasha stands when Mercedes Moné does not main event tonight's Battle in the Valley event.
Oops. Which reminds me, ladies and gentlemen, that starts at the same time Elimination Chamber does. So have fun.
It actually starts at 10. Here's an NJPW's Battle in the Valley starts at 10 p.m. Eastern time. So that's actually 2 hours into the Elimination Chamber. So for those, I'm pretty sure they're not going to put the most important matches early on in that show. So those who just got finished watching the show can go ahead and they can actually tune into New Japan's Battle of the Valley after the chamber is over because the most important matches will always take place as the show progresses. I've seen the formula of New Japan. All right, Fudo. First off, thanks for the $10 donation. You're awesome. He says, Miracle apologizes for unrelated questions. Would you ever consider sins for a wrestling video game like SVR? SmackDown versus Raw. I haven't exactly considered sinning video games, but it's something I'll think about. I cannot confirm or deny anything, but I will keep it in mind for you. Thank you very much, Fudo. And shout out to Fudo. Go ahead and give him a subscribe if you haven't already, which I highly doubt you have, but go ahead anyway because be nice people. We're all nice people. Thanks for the $10 donation and hope you sit back and enjoy the show. And of course, enjoy tonight's pay-per-view. Woohoo!
Oh, yeah.
So Willie, first off,
yes,
what I wanted to ask you is what did you think of Brock Lesnar listing off all the things he wanted to do, except he couldn't stop thinking about Bobby? Who?
Well, when he talked about his wife and that kind of stuff he did in bed, that was hilarious. And everything else, it's just been, it was very funny. You know, Brock Lesnar, since coming back, you know, the pandemic changed everybody. It changed you, it changed me, it changed everyone listening, it changed everybody. It changed Brock Lesnar for the good. I've never seen this man more happy to be in professional wrestling than he is now. You know, he's got this stride about him. He's got this, you know, happiness about him. He's just happy to be here. And that's all that matters at the end of the day for Brock Lesnar. And he's going to go in there and do his job. And I've really just been enjoying this entire storyline. It's been just a dream match to see Brock Lesnar and Bobby, you know, do their thing. And it's like, not only we get it 2 times, we're getting our 3rd time, which makes it even more special. And it's just been incredible, in my opinion. That's what I can say about it, to be honest with you. I'm just enjoying the ride.
Enjoying the ride is always a good thing when it comes to these events. And, well, I must say, there's a lot of times I ask myself, where do we go with this? But then this past
good question
night on SmackDown, something happened that I did not expect. I don't think anybody expected. Somebody called him out, and that person was Bray Wyatt. Bray Wyatt called out the winner of Brock Lesnar versus Bobby Lashley for a match at WrestleMania. I can't exactly. He didn't exactly WrestleMania, but let's be freaking honest.
That's where it's heading, anyways.
So we could get Brock Lesnar versus Bray Wyatt or Bobby Lashley versus Bray Wyatt. Both matches have never happened before. While Bray Wyatt did feud with Brock Lesnar, if you remember, he was in a handicap match with him and the late Luke Harper, rest in peace, at Roadblock in Toronto. But Bray Wyatt was on the outside and he let Luke Harper take all the damage. So Bray Wyatt was never touched by Brock Lesnar at the event. So we've never exactly had a Brock Lesnar versus Bray Wyatt encounter.
Yeah, very, very interesting if that's going to go that route with this.
And then, of course, you know, Bobby Lashley, Bray Wyatt, they've never crossed paths ever.
No, never, which is
not even in just a brief moment, not even in a Royal Rumble match.
Nope, never happened.
So, this has actually caused this match between Brock Lesnar and Bobby Lashley to get even more interesting because now we're like, wait, hold on a moment. Who do we got going on here?
There could be something brewing here. Yeah, there could be something brewing right here. You know what I mean?
Yeah, this definitely explains why they are not having Brock Lesnar versus Bobby Lashley at WrestleMania. And
yeah,
Hell, nobody could have predicted this. So kudos to Triple H and those on the creative team for making this happen.
Oh yeah.
Here's the thing, Willie. When you watched the SmackDown, did you expect Bray Wyatt after he and Uncle Howdy? They're apparently a tag team. When the attack hit Row, did you expect them to suddenly say, "I want the winner of Brock Lesnar versus Bobby Lashley"?
No, I did not expect that, honestly. I was expecting him to just say his usual shit, all the buzzwords, whatever like you want to say, but no, that didn't happen. He's calling out the winners of this match. I'm very curious as to why they changed course with this. It has my attention, when wrestling changes up, when you have stories that, intertwine with each other. And where is LA Knight, by the way? We haven't seen him since the Royal Rumble. But when you have stories that intertwine, it's been amazing. Be good.
Cameo, but that's about it.
Yeah, but yeah, I'm very interested to see where they're gonna go with this.
Yeah, that's why, this match became a lot more interesting. Before we continue, I want to go ahead and acknowledge a comment here from someone named Grant Slater, and he said, "I miss Christian's long hair, kind of." You remember the days when I changed my hair? More. You remember when I changed my hairstyle about as much as John Cena changes the color of his shirt?
Yes.
Those were the days. Here's the thing, folks. You might get my long hair again. Who knows? You might get a different hair.
Never.
WrestleMania is coming up, so I may want to change my hairstyle for that. Trying to look cool for Hollywood.
Oh, you're going to Hollywood? Nobody told me that. Might bring me along. No, I'm kidding.
Oh my God. Swear to God, we're on a live podcast and I can see you, okay? So do I have to hit you?
Sure, why not?
No.
Okay, just making sure.
All right, so my question is time to ask. Yo, Balor, what's your prediction for this match?
I mean, out of all the matches of this night, I think this is the one that's somewhat easy-ish to predict. It depends on who Bray's going to target. I'm going to go with Bobby Lashley. I think that Bray's going to target Bobby Lashley. I'm going to go with Brock Lesnar. I'm going Brock Lesnar to win this.
You just did a complete swerve.
I just turned it around. Yep, turned it around on you.
It's like, I think I'm going to go for Bobby Lashley. I think Bray Wyatt's going to target Bobby Lashley. So I'm going to go for Brock Lesnar. That's where you went.
Exactly. Yep.
For me, this is a tough one because I'd like to see Brock Lesnar take on Bray Wyatt, but I'd also like to see Bobby Lashley take on Bray Wyatt. And truthfully, honestly, I just it's a tough one for me to predict because this match could go either way, and we're getting a different type of matchup either way that we've never seen before. And
we all win either way.
Yeah, they're both tied 1 win apiece.
Yeah, this is the rubber match.
Before I say my prediction, do you think possibly that Bray Wyatt could influence the outcome of this match?
Yes.
He might cheer for somebody. He might help somebody win.
Maybe.
So that's why it's a tough one for me to say. But I'm gonna go. I'm gonna take the risk and say Bobby Lashley.
Oh, first match, we're already at odds.
Yep. Balor chooses Brock Lesnar. I choose Bobby Lashley. Here we go. Now, before we move on to the next match, we'll quickly ask those in the comments. Give us your thoughts on that match.
What you got, folks?
Here's one. Bobby's winning this one. Really wish this match was like no disqualification. That's another thing. This match should have a stipulation.
Yeah, I'm very curious as to why they didn't add the stipulation to this. Because we already have a stipulation with the Elimination Chamber itself. Well, it's called Elimination Chamber for a reason, but still.
Yeah. Here's another thing. Don't forget about potential reunion of the Hurt Business. That's another thing to keep in mind. That is correct, Mark. I like that.
The Hurt Business versus the Wyatt Six. The Hurt Business versus the Wyatt Six. Or whatever that's going to be.
We got really interesting comments. Brock should win because Bobby shouldn't be losing to Bray, but I have Bobby. Okay. I like that.
That's fair.
Because they should win, but it's someone you figure is going to win. That's a prediction. That's a really good one. Dilute. That's your name. Dilute. Another one. You're going with Lesnar. Omega. Is that Kenny Omega? It's Kenny Omega. Sign with WWE. Sign with WWE. I'm just kidding. Speaking of, folks, I post interesting videos lately about these sort of topics, like, why WWE should bring back the real Elimination Chamber, and do you think Kenny Omega should join WWE? I'm thinking about doing more of those videos because I like to explain things in a short and sweet to the point form.
All right. My buddy TJ says he's going with. Let me go back up and see what that was. Lesnar, I think he said. Bobby. All right. Not bad.
TJ, good to see you, man. You think Bobby's going to win? All right. We got people who are split. Some were saying Brock Lesnar, some are saying Bobby Lashley. That's what we need.
That's the best thing about professional wrestling, when things are kind of split. Not even on, of course, where we are infighting, all kind of stuff, but when it's all split and respectful. Simple as that.
All right, we're going to move on now to the next match, and this is a mixed tag match. And this is Edge and the Glamazon Beth Phoenix taking on Finn Balor and Rhea Ripley of the Judgment Day. Now, honestly,
very excited for this. Yeah.
I mean, I'm okay. Like I mentioned on my social media posts, follow me on social media, by the way. If you haven't, the links are in the description. Follow Heel Balor as well. They're also in the description. But here's a very interesting thing. I'm okay with the mixed tag match. However, I would have preferred if this was Beth Phoenix versus Rhea Ripley in a one-on-one match, because that's a dream. That's a woman's dream match I want to see. And let's be honest, how often do they have non-title women's matches on pay-per-view?
Very rare. It's very rare, man.
It's very rare. As a matter of fact, there should be a women's match at WrestleMania this year that's one-on-one but non-title. Because on the main card, that has never happened. Look in the history of WrestleMania, that has never happened.
It's always time for a first.
Always time for a first. That's why I'm thinking it could be Becky Lynch and Bayley.
Please. Anyways.
Perhaps in an Iron Woman match.
Please.
That'd be nice.
Please. Enough said.
Bayley absolutely rocks when it comes to Iron Woman matches. Look back to NXT.
Oh, yeah. Becky's never been
with Sasha Banks.
Good match.
Great match. So,
yeah,
this is interesting because
it is.
It's not the first time we've had mixed tag matches where Edge and Beth Phoenix, a.k.a. the Grit couple, are, competing.
Grit.
Then you got the Judgment Day. Finn Balor, Edge. I guarantee they're facing off at Hell in a Cell at WrestleMania. Meanwhile, Rhea Ripley, she won the Women's Royal Rumble match from number 1. Once again, congratulations on the number 1.
Woo! Rhea!
And she'll be taking on Charlotte Flair for the SmackDown Women's title, likely in the main event of Night 1 of WrestleMania.
Please let her win. Anyways.
I see you there. So, honestly, this has me thinking a lot of things. It'd be nice to see Edge and Beth Phoenix get the win because they're awesome. They're a great team, great husband and wife couple. But the Judgment Day, in my opinion, really needs to be on top of their game, especially considering the fact that we got Damian Priest, who we're going to talk about later on, competing in the U.S. title Elimination Chamber match. This feud's definitely going to keep on going heading into WrestleMania. And, of course, you want Dominic Mysterio to, if he's assuming he's going to be at the show tonight, to be on top of his game if he's going to take on his father, Rey Mysterio, at WrestleMania. So that's why I'm thinking the Judgment Day should go over in this match. They really should, because look at the other thing. Aside from the fact that Finn Balor beat Edge in that I Quit match, the Judgment Day most of the time on the pay-per-view loses.
Mm-hmm.
You look back on that. SummerSlam, they took on the Mysterios in tag team action and lost. They got Edge and Rey Mysterio Clash of the Castle and lost. Finn Balor beat Edge in the I Quit match at Extreme Rules. But then,
yes, he did.
Crown Jewel, OC, and the Judgment Day. Wait, who won that one? Was that the Judgment Day who won that one?
The Judgment Day, I think, won that. No, the OC. The OC won that.
Yeah.
The OC.
And lost. Then AJ Styles took on Finn Balor at War Games. Finn Balor.
Fun match.
Finn Balor lost. Royal Rumble. Edge whipped Judgment Day's asses and eliminated
very easily.
Rumble.
Yep.
So this is why they're on a constant pay-per-view losing streak. Constant pay-per-view losing streak, and that honestly needs to stop, especially if the end game is going to be Edge beating Finn Balor at WrestleMania, because I think that's where they're going to go with. Because this case, I get it. That Phoenix doesn't usually compete. Yes, I get it. But that doesn't mean that she has to win all the time.
The Judgment Day won a crown jewel. They did? Okay.
Oh, okay. If they won that, then, well, they have 2 wins on their belt.
Yep.
2. Out of, like, what, 5 6 pay-per-view matches?
Pretty much did.
It's ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous. It seems like Judgment Day have only been winning on pay-per-view most of the time when Edge was with them.
Yep.
I wonder why that is.
Thanks, Bob. Why?
Wonder why that is? It's simply because Edge was a better leader than Finn Balor. Because he at least got them.
That's fair. At least Edge actually kept pretty fun promos. I mean, I have no offense to Finn Balor. It's not really against what he does. It's just I personally enjoyed Edge as the leader. There was some about Edge's leader Judgment Day that just made me laugh in a good way. The man would cut promos with people who could shoot promos on the fans and just tell how it is. I love when wrestlers do that. Just tell the IWC, the YWC, whatever you want to call it. They tell it how it is, man. I love that version of Edge. But Edge plays a better heel than a face, in my opinion, sometimes. So he worked a lot better than Judgment Day. But I understand why they kind of switched it up. So,
yeah, that's understandable, you know. With the whole thing that's going on with Edge and Beth Phoenix versus Finn Balor and Rhea Ripley, I get it. The Judgment. Here's the thing: if you really want to continue this feud, I would not have Edge and Beth Phoenix win the match because then they'd be like, "Hey, we beat you so many times now. What's the point of continuing on?"
That's fair.
This story is culminating at WrestleMania, conveniently where Judgment Day first began. WrestleMania 38. Yep. When Edge beat AJ Styles thanks to the arrival of Damian Priest. That's how Judgment Day began. That's why it's poetic that this whole thing ends at WrestleMania 39.
I remember I hated the name Judgment Day when I first heard of it. I'm like, that's stupid. I grew to like it. Yeah, that's cool. Plus, the theme song freaking rocks.
Yeah, you were clamoring for the pay-per-view to come back.
Yeah, legit. I still want that, mind you, WWE. Please.
So, now we're going to get to the prediction of this. I think... I hate to say this, Edge and Beth Phoenix are going to win the match. In my opinion, that would not be the right decision to do because Finn Balor and Rhea Ripley, especially Rhea Ripley, needs the momentum the most, especially if Rhea won the freaking Royal Rumble from number 1 and is heading into one of the main events of WrestleMania against Charlotte Flair for the title. She needs winning, folks, especially in a situation like this. And the way I see it, I'm just going to say this. If the Judgment Day is to win, do not have Finn Balor beat Edge. It should be Rhea beats Beth. Rhea Ripley pins Beth Phoenix. That's how it should go.
Okay.
It should go. What do you think? All right, I'll give you your thoughts now. What do you think?
Honestly, I think that is the way they're going to go with Beth Phoenix being pinned by Rhea Ripley. I think Finn and Edge are finishing off the robbery inside Hell in a Cell, where the demon will be unleashed, pun intended. And maybe Edge brings back the Brood character, the Brood vampire, we want to call it, the battle inside Hell in a Cell, and then that'll end the rivalry officially. Because let's be honest, can we please move on from this storyline? As much as I love it, and I'm enjoying my all-time favorite Edge against my current favorite Finn Balor, but can we please end it? I really think Judgment Day does need the momentum. Trust me, they do need the momentum. And yes, Rhea Ripley is the winner of the Royal Rumble. I don't think having Edge and Beth Phoenix winning is going to hurt Finn Balor and Rhea. Because if, Rhea gets a loss, but I don't think she'd be taking the pin. That'd be Finn taking the pin. Finn's taking the pin tonight, not Rhea. I think I know what they're doing. Finn's taking the pin, not Rhea. And that's be like, hey, you didn't beat me. Well, technically you did beat me. And then we'll call us for a rematch, and they'll get personal even more. Hell in a Cell is called for WrestleMania. Rhea goes on to do her shtick with Charlotte Flair. That's why that's going to go. So I am going to pick Edge and Beth Phoenix to win. As much as I love Finn, he's fine. He'll be all right. Rhea will be all right. They'll both get their redemption at WrestleMania. Enough said. That's what I think is going to happen.
All right, I'm going to move on to some comments now and get their thoughts on this. And we're going to start with this one. Omega saying he assumes Edge and Beth walk away with a win since after Extreme Rules. But if they want to give them the loss to build a Hell in a Cell match, you won't complain, in brackets, too much. All right.
Okay.
That's a really good thought on that. I like sharing these comments. It's always amazing.
My buddy Dustin says thing. Okay,
Brad Slater saying Finn and Rhea needs to win this match. First of all, it can add to the storyline and have Edge snap. Second of all, it makes Rhea look stronger, leading to their match with Charlotte. Here's another thing this actually just reminds me of. The Judgment
Go
Day
for it.
could be influenced because of Dominic Mysterio. Dominic Mysterio could be involved in the match. And maybe this is where Rey Mysterio finally has enough and snaps.
And gives his kid a long, brutal spanking.
Yeah. Spank. All right, you mentioned your friend. All right, here we go.
Yes, sir.
Finn gets his win at WrestleMania, not at the Chamber, so I got Edge and Beth for the win. That is also possible because if the feud is going to end, that doesn't entirely mean Edge has to win it. I just presume that they would have Edge win it at WrestleMania because, well, usually at WrestleMania they like to have the good guys get the win in the end. It's like the end game where the Avengers beat
Edge had his.
Where the Avengers beat Thanos.
Yeah. Good movie, by the way, folks. Please check it out. Anyways.
Yep, but we just spoiled it.
Oops. Oh well. It's been like 3 years now, so it's 4 years now. Oh well.
Speaking of, folks, I'm seeing Ant-Man and the Wasp tonight, Quantum Mania, after we're done with this podcast. So, right before Elimination.
Nice.
I'm excited for that. All right. We've got here Uranus 007. That's like, James Bond's version of Uranus. Nice. Keep in mind, this is Edge's return match. I think Finn should be pinned by Edge, and then Edge gets the full victory at Mania, or they have Edge, Rey, and AJ versus Judgment Day. AJ Styles. Well, for one thing, I think
That's
AJ
fair.
Styles and the OC, they're done with Judgment Day now because their feud culminated at the War Games event. And
on Raw too.
And
on Raw too.
And of course, don't forget, AJ Styles still has his broken ankle. So we don't even know.
AJ will probably come back after WrestleMania for all we know.
Yeah, we don't even know if he's going to make it in time for Mania. If he doesn't, man, that sucks. I feel bad for anybody who gets injured before WrestleMania. I feel bad for anyone who gets injured in general, but the timing of around WrestleMania, just like Big E last year, man. Last year's been almost a year. Next month marks a full year since Big E's been gone.
In my hometown, mind you, that happened, which is wild.
Yep. All right, here's the final comment before we move on to the next match. You think that the Fiend needs to be treated like the Demon, to where Bray Wyatt only brings it out to be pushed to his demons, aka the Fiend. Okay, that in my opinion would be.
I like that.
Like, I like the. We're not going the NXT takeover route where they have the Demon Finn Balor be in every single pay-per-view, but rather when you need it the most.
Which I'm telling you, if Edge and Beth Phoenix do win this match, that's where Finn's going to get very angry. And then they're going to bring it out, and we haven't seen the Demons since Extreme Rules, and we all know what happened there. We're going to talk about it, anyways.
I was very proud for that.
Yep.
I remember being there, and I was like, "Wait, what? What happened?"
Exactly.
All right, folks, we're gonna now move on to the next match. Are you ready to go inside the Elimination Chamber?
All right, hang on, let me check. Okay, we're good. All right, let's go.
All right, we are going to start off with the Raw Women's Title #1 Contenders Elimination Chamber match. The winner of the match is going to take on Bianca Belair for the Raw Women's Championship at WrestleMania. That was a horrible.
You just sound like Vince right there. I was going to say, you just sound like Vince right there. WrestleMania. Okay,
now, let me try this. This will be a better Vince impression. You're fired. You're fired.
Good job.
Yeah, man, I miss the good old days when it came to Vince McMahon, like when his appearance on storylines, especially when he got his ass whooped all the time.
For real, dude.
But the last time we saw him before he left, before he stepped down, it just sounded weird. He just didn't sound the same, right? He always spoke like, "I didn't come here to fire you. I can't understand what I'm saying."
You lazy bastard. I don't know what that guy is. That's horrible Vince impression.
Yeah. Anyways, folks, the Raw Women's Championship Elimination Chamber #1 Contenders match is a lot different. It consists not of 6 Raw wrestlers, but 3 from Raw, 3 from SmackDown. Now, you're probably wondering why. I'll be honest, I asked myself that, but then when I realized, well, Rhea Ripley, a Raw wrestler, challenged Charlotte Flair, a SmackDown wrestler, for the SmackDown Women's title, a SmackDown title. At WrestleMania, that's the moment I'm like, okay, that makes a lot of sense. I'm going to presume that if Rhea Ripley wins this, she's going to get drafted to SmackDown.
Yes. Well, she can't take it to Raw.
after all, didn't Asuka go to SmackDown right after WrestleMania?
Yes.
When she took on Charlotte and lost. Damn it. Man, that's
WWE.
Yeah, that was the wrong decision at the time. Great match, wrong decision.
Horrible decision.
But yeah, the six participants, the 3 ones from Monday Night Raw. We got Nikki Cross.
Yay!
The returning Carmella, and it's the Princess of Staten Island version, mixed with Mella is Money.
Nah.
And of course,
Cool.
Kana.
Kana. Close enough. Kana. Oh, it's Oscar. It's a person. All right, people. It's a person that face paint. Whatever you want to call it.
I'll be honest.
I call her Kana.
I like the new look.
Dude, it's so sick, bro. Like, holy crap.
Remember Corey Graves' excited reaction at the Royal Rumble? That was one of the few times where Corey Graves gave an excited reaction, and it was legit.
Oh, yeah. Usually the time he's usually boring on commentary. Yes, Corey Graves kind of boring on commentary. So
the 3 members of SmackDown who are in this chamber match, we have Raquel Rodriguez, Canada's own Natalia, and of course, Liv Morgan.
Hey now. Well, that's I like Liv.
Okay, here's the thing. Liv Morgan's good and everything. However, I'm sorry, folks.
They cool off on her.
Her SmackDown Women's title run was a flop.
That's fair. I respect that opinion.
With the exception of her match with Shayna Baszler at Clash at the Castle. That, in my opinion, is the only time it was actually good.
Yeah.
However,
I respect that. I personally like that.
Will admit, yes, Ronda Rousey really needed to work on her shit.
Yes.
However, at the same time, Liv Morgan beating Ronda Rousey just did not look legitimate to me. That's why Ronda lost.
That's fair.
Ronda beat her at Extreme Rules. But for Liv Morgan, here's the thing. She's been teasing since Extreme Rules about this potential crazy dark side of her, and we've never seen it.
Yeah, where is it?
Where the hell is it?
What happened to her rocking in the corner? What happened to her attacking Sonya Deville backstage?
At least Bray Wyatt is actually, doing something now. Bray Wyatt's actually doing something now. Liv Morgan, what happened to that?
Liv Morgan's just... Watch me.
A couple of teams with Raquel Rodriguez and Tegan Knox that were ultimately forgotten.
Tegan Knox for some reason. Yeah, they forgot about her. I want many people on the roster.
Yeah, even
Emma's and Hit Row. Anybody remembers that?
Emma's getting a lot more attention than Tegan Knox these days because of Matt Moss.
Pretty much, bro.
First off, optimistic Hall of Famer Mason. It's good to see you, man. What's up, Heel Balor?
Mason, what's up?
Good to see you, man.
Howdy.
Uncle Howdy.
Yes, man. He's my favorite uncle.
Okay, here's the thing about Liv Morgan. People have been asking me for a while. I don't have a problem with Liv Morgan.
Watch her.
My situation when it comes to Liv Morgan is not me having a problem with her. It's more of like, she just hasn't struck me as someone who's main event material. She's mostly got pushed to the main event because of the popularity of the fan base, which is okay.
Reminds me of LA Knight.
Which is okay, but I've seen her compete, and it's cool, but she just can't, in my opinion, she just can't hang. She just can't hang with top stars. And
that's fair.
Which even worse, like, a lot of times from what I've seen, ratings have gone down when she was champion.
Yeah, they pretty much did.
So that's why, at times I wonder, Liv Morgan being overpushed to the moon could be a bad idea.
To the moon!
Wow, I walked right into that one with Cameron Grimes. Speaking of, I miss Cameron Grimes. I hope we see him again soon.
I have no idea where he is.
Yeah,
maybe he's Uncle Howdy. I don't freaking know.
But recently, Liv Morgan, she's been this whole entire week, she took on Asuka and tapped out to her twice.
Yep.
So this is just further that's just further adding in that Liv Morgan, it just cannot exactly hang with the groups lately. That's unfortunate.
Kind of fair assumption.
I was honestly, last year, I was one of the guys who was like saying that Liv Morgan should be taking up Becky Lynch WrestleMania 2022. Remember that?
I do.
Her to win the Rumble. It didn't happen. We were like, okay, oh well.
Mm-hmm.
As for the other participants on the SmackDown side, Raquel Rodriguez. Okay, I'll give her.
I still like Raquel.
I like her very much.
I still like Raquel.
Yeah, I like her, and I loved her NXT Women's title reign in 2021.
Thank you.
That was amazing.
Thank you.
We got the big legendary reign of Mandy Rose.
I missed that one so much. Anyways,
Natalya, let's be honest, she's here because it's Canada.
Facts. Anyways, next.
We got a hell of a reception last night on SmackDown.
It's Canada.
And of course, what I also like is how Ronda Rousey, you know how she's supposed to, we were hoping to improve on her performances. Last night on SmackDown, oh my God, that performance in the tag match was great.
People are really taking Ronda for granted. I understand why people don't like Ronda. I get it. I understand, ladies and gentlemen. But even then, when you put in the work, you put in the work. Whether you like it or not, she's putting in the work. She's trying her best.
They fixed that botch from Survivor Series.
That's just my opinion. Yeah,
they fixed that botch. And the way Ronda landed from that DDT on the apron, that was brutal.
Yeah, it did.
She really went all in for that.
Harsh.
When I saw that great performance, I was like, if only her entire run since she returned last year was like that, then oh my God, right?
Dude, for real, bro.
And of course, let's go to the Raw side. Nikki Cross, no.
Who? I'm kidding. I like her.
Go wild. I do think she's going to go crazy and wild in the match, but no.
Good for her.
Carmella, good to see her back.
Yeah.
But no.
Yeah. she's just there. She's just there.
And that just leaves
one person.
Yep. Asuka.
Yep.
So this is why I believe, yes, Asuka should be the winner of the Women's Elimination Chamber match. If she did, she'd be a two-time winner. Wait, no, she's never won it.
Yep.
Wait, no. Did Asuka ever win?
She's never won it, dude.
No.
No.
Shit.
Asuka's never won the chamber.
I was thinking of
something. She's won Money in the Bank.
Entirely. I am so sorry. That's a botch and a sin on me. Ding.
She won Money in the Bank, and she won a ladder match. And the Royal Rumble.
Wait, she won Money in the Bank and a ladder match? Isn't that the same thing?
Yes, you know what I'm talking. Yeah, ladder. Don't you remember? Back at TLC 2018?
Okay. She's won TLC. She's won Money in the Bank. She's won the Royal Rumble. She's survived at Survivor Series.
Yes.
So, Asuka, in my opinion, would be the perfect choice to take on Bianca Belair because that's a match I want to see. That's a match we were supposed to get at Hell in a Cell last year. If you remember, it was supposed to be Bianca Belair versus Asuka, but then Becky Lynch got thrown into the mix. So it was a triple threat. So we were essentially robbed of that match. So now we could possibly get it. And especially with this new character, this could be the chance Asuka needs to get her momentum from NXT back.
And hopefully beat Bianca Belair. Anyways.
Exactly. That's kind of the whole point.
Exactly.
All right. Delu says she was final two with Shayna in the 2020 chamber, but Shayna won. That's what I was thinking about. I'd have mixed around for a second.
There you go.
Asuka, Bianca Belair, in my opinion, if that is put into the match card, that really could indeed rival the potential match of the whole weekend for the women.
Oh, yeah.
Because when it comes to the likes of when it comes to like a Charlotte and Rhea Ripley, potentially getting Bianca Belair versus Asuka, and then of course, Becky Lynch versus Bayley in some sort of capacity. We could be looking at 3 amazing women's matches for WrestleMania. I've also heard, rumors that Ronda Rousey, Shayna Baszler could be going for the tag team titles for Damage Control. And if that happens, I'll be like, okay, now we got 4 interesting women's matches for me. Imagine that. 4 matches. Oh, no 4 horsewomen though.
Oops. Yeah, because at least 3 of them actually have, they're not willing to walk out of their job. Oops. Anyways.
Wow, he really went there. Anyway. So, Asuka, matter of fact, now that I think about it, the other question, comes from the video I released a couple of days ago. Do you also believe that WWE should bring back the real Elimination Chamber?
Yes, but I do like the current chamber.
What?
I do like the what?
No, nothing. Go ahead.
Okay, anyways, I do like the current chamber. My issue is the padding on the floor. And yes, folks, Christian explained in this video if you haven't watched it. Yes, the padding's there for freaking protection. Yes, it's there for, the wrestler's safety, that kind of stuff. We get all that, blah, blah, blah. Here's the thing. The Chamber's supposed to be brutal. It's supposed to be violent. It's supposed to be anarchy. It's supposed to be dangerous. It's supposed to be all that. Remove the padding, and I'll be fine with that. That's my only issue with the current Chamber. I love the current Chamber, honestly. That's my only issue with it. Like, get rid of the padding.
Design, especially since, this allows more arenas to host the match. So yeah, just get rid of the paddings. If you don't want to make it an actual steel floor, then replace it with some material that looks and will sound like it's steel, but it's actually not. That's possible. Then you can have the wrestlers.
I understand people are like, oh, well, you need the wrestler's protection. I get that. I understand that. But in this sport and what they do, it's not about safety most of the time.
Yeah, it's okay.
And then you're in to protect the wrestler's partner, but you have to do the work. Our ladder match is safe? No. Our steel cage match is safe? Our Hell in a Cell match is safe? Our Inferno match is safe? Our freaking death matches, much as I can't stand death matches, are they safe? No.
We're
just saying, you're in there.
In the AEW territory here.
That's fair. But other companies do it too. So, well, not.
Anyways, the point that I made in the video, and the point I'll reiterate here is protection is key when it comes to pro wrestling. However, do not make it obvious on camera.
Exactly.
Because it's like in movies, we know for a fact that someone is not actually getting shot in the face, but they don't make it obvious that the person did not get shot in the face. I mean, never mind. Some actually, some movies have terrible graphics and CGI.
Skip it.
They're low budget, but you get my point. My point is, of course, when it comes to the Elimination Chamber, it's okay to be like, protecting the wrestlers. Just don't make it obvious. Mason, thanks for the donation of. I'm assuming I have no idea what that is.
That's $1.
It's $1, but it's
$1.
It's $1, but it's not in our currency. So I just got to calculate how much that actually is. It's probably less than that. But thank you very much, Mason. I love you, bro. You're awesome. So, Heel Balor, once again, your prediction for this match, the Raw Women's Title Elimination Chamber.
Crap. Well, I'm pretty torn with two winners, honestly. I'm torn between, I'm about to say this, Asuka, and for some reason, I don't know why, Raquel Rodriguez.
Oh!
I don't know why. I don't know. I think you thought I was going to say Liv Morgan. No. She's in there. She's the Jeff Hardy of the Chamber. She's going to do wild shit. Same with Nikki ASH and stuff like that. I got this feeling. Oh, yeah, that. Yeah, I forgot about that. Nick Ross. Raquel, people are really talking about her, man. They are. They've been talking about her for a while. People are always talking about Asuka, like Asuka should win this, Asuka this. I love Asuka. I'm totally fine with Asuka winning. I don't know, Bianca Belair and Raquel. I kind of want to see that. If it hasn't happened before, I want to see it again, a rematch. Yeah, I would not mind that. I would not be surprised if they give it to her.
Yeah, I'd probably say that in some occasions it'd be understandable to have like a female from SmackDown win the Elimination Chamber, mostly because of the fact that we have a Raw wrestler challenging a SmackDown title at WrestleMania. If they do
change it up,
yeah, we could end up having a trade.
Trade it out. Yeah, trade it out.
Definitely goes to SmackDown, and maybe Raquel or Liv Morgan or Natalya go over to Raw. Possibilities are there, so that's why. That's why we should probably take note that there could be more than one favorite to win the match, and that's what we need. Honestly, that's what we need most of all.
Yeah.
All right. Before we move on to the next Elimination Chamber, we're gonna go ahead and go to some comments here.
Questions. Oh, jeez. Anyway.
All right, I'm going to scroll up really quickly. What do we got here? Asuka versus Belair could be one of the best women's wrestling matches ever. It really could. Bianca Belair is an amazing performer, and Asuka, she put on amazing classics over in NXT. This could very well be the match that could really set the division back on notice again. Or it could fail miserably.
Either way, it's all good. Yeah. Oh, my God. Dustin, okay.
Personally think Liv Morgan needs it. Asuka might win, but I think they shouldn't push her to the title already because I think that would fast track an Asuka's new character. Okay. Understand.
I see what you're trying to say. Yeah, he's basically saying, save Asuka for a later date. That'd be fine. I'd be cool with it.
Yeah.
As long as Bianca Belair loses the title. Love Bianca, but her lane's going on way too long.
I don't see why Liv Morgan, quote, needs it. It's more of you want Liv Morgan to get there, but I don't see how she needs this. Because out of everybody in the match, I don't think anyone needs the win because no one's going to fall into obscurity, maybe except for Nikki Cross. But all I'm saying for this case is Liv Morgan could take on Bianca Belair at WrestleMania. And maybe that's how, maybe in the build-up, that's how she finally goes psycho and turns heel. Because honestly, she should turn heel.
Dude, this version of Asuka is a heel? Yes.
I'm talking about Liv Morgan.
Oh, Liv! I'm thinking about Asuka.
No,
the way heel Asuka be down. But yeah, Liv Morgan finally going heel.
Because I do not want a babyface Bianca versus a babyface Liv and say, oh, we're all cool with each other now. Yay. Let's have a great match at WrestleMania. Boring.
Also, Braun Breaker and Apollo Crews.
Yeah, we don't need
Remember
another
that?
one of those.
Yeah.
We do not need another one of those.
Exactly.
Mason
what else we got
is
here.
now a YouTube member. Welcome to the list, bro. Thank you very much.
The list. Hang on. Let me get the list.
No. Put that away. What the hell is that?
That, my friend, is the small list. Mason?
By the way, this is an interesting comment. I'm sorry to cut you off and everything, but look at this.
I was about to say you spent the list.
That was good. Shayna Baszler at WrestleMania as a non-title singles match.
Shayna Baszler. Nice one, though. Shayna and Ronda? Might as well. Put in the fight pit. It'd be interesting.
After all, yeah, they're both former MMA competitors, so put them in a fight pit.
Not bad. Omega says, not my pick, but imagine if Carmella wins.
I mean,
that'd be kind of cool. I'm not gonna lie.
In my opinion, nothing is outside the realm of possibility anymore.
Nothing.
And that's what we need. We don't need an Elimination Chamber match. I mean, let's look back at 2020. Remember when Shayna Baszler was the one who literally dominated and eliminated everybody? We already knew what was happening.
Yep.
In this case, we don't know. We don't know what could happen.
That's the best thing about this match, this whole concept, with Triple H, and him in charge. You never know what's going to happen. This is his first year with the pen, and we have no idea what he's going to do, and that's the best part about it.
Final comment before we move on to the next match. Asuka is winning. I still wish it was Bianca versus Rhea at Mania, but I don't want it, and I just have to wait and see what Triple H and the rest of Creative is going to do for Mania. Yeah,
this is what people should have.
I was also on the side of hoping that Bianca Belair would face Rhea Ripley at WrestleMania, and the winner of the Chamber would take on Charlotte. But
yeah, exactly.
Especially if Asuka would win, you get Charlotte and Asuka at Mania again, and this time Asuka avenges what happened 5 years prior.
Hey, that'd be interesting.
But
5 years, holy crap!
Regardless, yeah, I'd like where we're going with this for many of things. And once again, yeah, the state of mind that Grant Slater here has, saying that we'll just have to wait and see. It's like, I didn't want this, but I accepted this happen. We need more people with that mentality.
Please have that mentality. I got it. Right, Christian has it.
Yep, we're going to move on to the next chamber match, and that is for the United States Championship. 8 town down. Yep, Austin Theory is defending against Bronson Reed. Who?
Wow.
Johnny Gargano. Who?
Boo. I'm kidding. I like him.
Damian Priest. I know.
Yay.
You thought I was going to say who?
Nope.
Yeah, it's funny. Montez Ford. Who?
Yes. Wow, that's insulting.
That's insulting. I am so sorry. Seth freaking
Rollins.
Sing it with me.
Rollins.
And then like Shawn Michaels. Whoa! Oh, sorry.
Exactly.
Yeah, 6 interesting participants. Johnny Gargano, Bronson Reed, Montez Ford. These are 3 guys who have never had a U.S. title match.
No.
Damian Priest, former United States champion. Seth Rollins, former United States champion. Then you got Austin Theory, current United States champion. All right, Mason says he has to go do something, guys. Been great show. Have a good day. Yep, you have a good day too, bro. You can watch the rest of this at a later time. This will be up on the channel right after we're done, and you can watch everything in succession.
Exactly.
So, this is interesting because the United States Championship's on the line. The last time Austin Theory was inside Elimination Chamber, he was unfortunately the
last year
received the beating by Brock Lesnar.
And he was thrown off the pod, and it was funny.
I still love how Brock Lesnar
he died
right through the pod. He was bored, so I was like, okay, bam.
Just breaks right through. It was great seeing Lesnar in the chamber. That was so cool. Imagine him in the old chamber. Oh my god. Oh god.
Remember the time when he was walking through, like walking past all the pods, just taunting everybody in there?
Yep.
Like whether it was like, scooching right past.
Yep.
You know what he should have done?
What?
This is something I wish he would have done with Bobby Lashley. He should have breathed onto the pod and then wrote down loser.
Dude, that'd been great.
That would have been funny. Shout out to us in Saudi Arabia. So yeah, matter of fact, speaking of, this reminds me, Willie, did you know this? The United States hasn't had an Elimination Chamber event with crowds since 2020.
That's
2021 was in the Thunderdome. No fans. 2022 was in Saudi Arabia, and this year it's in Canada.
Maybe next year they'll get the chamber back in the States.
And folks, it's been almost 4 years since the Universal title changed hands in the United States in front of fans.
Damn it, Roman.
Lesnar, July of 2019.
Or WWE at least.
Wow.
Yep.
Anyways, as for this U.S. title Elimination Chamber match, there's been a lot of rumors going around regarding the potential match with Austin Theory and John Cena. And with everything that's going on, makes us wonder, is Austin Theory going to face John Cena for the U.S. title or nothing?
Without the U.S. title. I'm happy either way.
I'm thinking tonight's match is going to determine whether or not this match will take place. Because if he's going to take on John Cena, it will be non-title because John Cena, what would be the point of him winning the U.S. title just to lose it or relinquish it? Because we all know.
Who's saying he's going to win the title?
Because we all know. Yeah, let's be honest. But I don't think they would have Austin Theory beat John Cena at WrestleMania. He ain't ready for that.
You never know. We can see.
Anything's possible, but I just personally think he's not ready.
That's fair.
Or, John Cena could, win the United States Championship at WrestleMania, do his John Cena Open Challenge, the Raw after Mania, and lose it to, I don't know, freaking Jay White for all I know.
Oh, God. That'd be cool. I'm not going to lie.
Anyways, let's run through the participants. Damian Priest, I'll start with him, has been on a very great role. Especially, remember the time when he was in that gauntlet match and performed for 55 minutes?
Yes.
Freaking amazing. That was in the #1 contenderships for the Raw Tag Team titles and the Judgment Day, who literally ran the whole damn gauntlet.
And I watched it.
Yeah. Damian Priest.
I was in person.
It was awesome.
I wasn't there for that. That was good.
Damian Priest, in my opinion, let's just say if Austin Theory is to lose the U.S. title, Damian Priest would be someone who, in my opinion, should win back the title. Because I think the U.S. title can have a very interesting presence at WrestleMania this year.
There you go.
And let's go through the other participants. Montez Ford, no. I'm sorry.
Nah.
The Street Profits are still a thing for now, from what I've heard.
Yep, just splitting them off for a minute.
Whether they split or whether they don't split, no, Montez Ford is not winning.
Nah.
However, I wouldn't be shocked if he did a frog splash off the top of the chamber.
The Battle of the Frog Splashes, both him and Seth Rollins. That'd be amazing visual. Let's be honest, that would be an amazing visual. They both go for frog splash at the same time. Please do that.
Yep.
If that happens, I called it. Anyway.
Seth Rollins is definitely going to perform well in the match as he always does. He always puts on great matches.
Seth Rollins.
Seth freaking Rollins. But no, Seth Rollins at WrestleMania is going to take on Logan Paul. And that match, in my opinion, would be a freaking 5-star classic. Because Logan Paul, remember he faced off with Roman Reigns. Holy freaking hell.
That shit was wild, bro. Ow, jeez.
What the hell happened to you?
Someone dropped my foot. Anyways, keep going. Done
Um,
edited, folks.
Bronson Reed. I wonder how he.
Nah,
You don't think he'll be the one?
nah,
No.
nah,
Well,
nah.
this
What
could
you
be
got?
a way to show off like his potential, since a lot of people have
Oh
been
yeah,
paying the most attention to him lately.
exactly.
And
Which is fine.
like, what's your thoughts on Bronson Reed in this match?
Bronson's gonna be there to be the big monster in there and just destroy body. He's probably gonna go through a pod, and that's pretty much it. He might be the first one eliminated. I'm kidding. He won't be the first one. I don't think. If that happens, well, that's my fault. He's just in there to be the big monster and the big guy go through the pod and just be the powerhouse of the match outside of Damian Priest.
Yeah,
Rollins, Montez, Gargano, and all them. They're in there for like the flying and stuff. And Theory's could be the chicken crap heel. That's about it.
Well, here's the thing, though. What do you think about
What
the
you got?
potential about Johnny Gargano being United States champion?
Not yet. Not yet. Save it. I can't. It must save it. He needs to win like one-on-one, not in a chamber. That's just me. And I know he's Triple H's like his project and all that. Gargano's been his project for many years before. Of course, Finn Balor kind of stuff. After Finn Balor kind of stuff, Gargano, in my opinion, needs more polishing. In my opinion, for the past few months, he's just been kind of in goofy segments and all that. I want Gargano to be built up as a credible opponent to be the man to take the United States title or potentially down the road the WWE title. Gargano right now isn't really on that level right now. He needs to show more of his, more of his wrestling-ish side, and of course he has comedic side, of course. But I need Johnny wrestling, not what he had, a few months ago when he was feuding with, Corbin and all of them and JBL and The Miz. Which, that was fun. Don't be wrong, folks. That was very fun. But I want Johnny wrestling right now. That's the guy who I think could be champion right now. That's just me. Let him Gargano. I like Gargano. But I kind of want this champ right now. What you got?
All right, then. How about this?
Yeah, what you got?
Assuming John Cena, let's just say John Cena is not able to make it to WrestleMania. What would you think of Austin Theory versus Johnny Gargano for the U.S. title WrestleMania? And this would come into the story of The Way. Remember those days?
First off, I can't stand The Way, and second of all, I would love to see Gargano and Gargano and Theory go at it. WrestleMania. That'd be a fun match. Isn't WrestleMania that worthy? Of course not. That'd be in the mid card. Duh. I'd be fine with it.
So that's assuming, of course, John Cena's unable to make it, and if that doesn't, and if Austin Theory is going to potentially take on John Cena, then I really think the U.S. title should be taken off of him and defended in a ladder match.
Please, I need a ladder match for WrestleMania this year. Please. They're not gonna do it though.
Absolutely fantastic.
Oh, for real.
So, and of course, Austin Theory is a guy who definitely
all day.
Who could be a favorite here.
Oh, freaking day! I love that man.
All day.
His theme song's so cool.
It really is.
I've been following Theory since 2018-ish. Even then 2019-ish. That's when he kind of came into his own.
But before we go to the comments, I'm gonna first ask you, Heel Balor. How about you? I'll allow you to pick 2 predictions for this match.
All right. Okay. My picks to win the United States Championship Elimination Chamber are, I know I just said this a few minutes ago, but Johnny Gargano. Yes, Johnny Gargano. Or, of course, y'all been seeing me do it all past few minutes. A-Town down all freaking day, Austin Theory, to walk out and sneak away a win. Sneak away a win, literally. He's going to win by the skin of his teeth and escape the chamber as U.S. champ.
All right.
That's just what I think.
I have 2 picks. A-Town down, Austin Theory, or
Damian
Priest.
Ooh, Priest. Good one.
Especially if you have Judgment Day being on a domination streak heading into WrestleMania. Like, imagine, I'd like to see all 4 members of Judgment Day in their own individual matches. Damian Priest for the U.S. title, Dominic against Rhea against Charlotte, and Finn Balor against Edge. Boom. That's what we got.
I like it.
All right. So, we're going to now go to the comments here.
Go for it.
Look at this.
Let's take a look.
John Cena, and John Cena wins. Do y'all think John Cena does U.S. Open Challenge or retail? No.
No, no offense.
With John Cena's busy schedule, John Cena, if we're lucky, we'll be at WrestleMania 39, and that's it. That's why
I hope
Austin Theory or anyone else, it should be non-title.
All right, let me go grab a drink. Christian, keep the people entertained. Be right back.
All right. That's why you should always have water with you, folks. Going for Theory retaining if the Cena versus Theory match doesn't happen, but if it does, maybe Gargano, but I don't know about, or Priest would be a good pick. Well, first off, TJ, I really think you should work on the grammar there. Oh, you meant to say about that. Okay, sorry, my bad. Austin Theory definitely is a guy who's a favorite to win, in my opinion. That really could be a thing. But we're kind of mixed whether or not he's going to face John Cena or not. And I think because of that, this has allowed the U.S. title elimination chamber to become more unpredictable than what we originally expected. Because we're thinking, oh, this is going to happen. Oh, no, this could also happen. That's what we need in these matches. You think Logan Paul will cost Seth Rollins the match instead of Rollins versus Paul? I really don't think that Logan Paul needs to cost Seth Rollins the Elimination Chamber match to set up their performance in Mania. But at the same time, it's understandable why you would think that because, Logan Paul, eliminates Seth Rollins in the Rumble, and then Rollins goes on a tirade on social media talking about how Logan Paul's a piece of shit, which is true. Logan Paul outside of wrestling is a piece of shit. But so perhaps that could be Logan Paul, like getting his redemption on this. But at the same time, I'm not really sure how that would work out. Catch my drift? Because, hey, Hill Balor.
Hello, folks. I'm back.
Hope you got your drink. Someone says he thinks Logan Paul will cost Seth Rollins the match instead of Rollins versus Paul at Mania. And I was just going about how saying that it could happen. I don't see it happening, but it could happen due to the fact that Seth Rollins has been trash talking Logan Paul ever since the Royal Rumble.
Possibility.
All right, let's see what we got. Ooh, Seth Rollins wins at Elimination Chamber, faces Austin Theory at WrestleMania. John Cena and Logan Paul will not be at WrestleMania. John Cena probably may or may not be at Mania. Logan Paul absolutely is going to be at WrestleMania.
Seth doesn't need to win.
No, and I don't think Seth's winning, but I do like where you're putting it. But however,
and we've seen Austin Theory and Rollins too many times at this point, so do something else.
We really need to see it again.
Yeah, do we really see it again, honestly? No offense to that question, but no more.
Logan Paul absolutely will be at WrestleMania. And Logan Paul, in my opinion, will absolutely take on Seth Rollins at WrestleMania.
Oh, yeah.
Omega, what do you got? Everyone in this match would not feel stupid to have won, even the new guy whose name I can't remember.
Well, dang.
I'm assuming
that's fair. Nobody really knows.
I'm just going to presume Bronson Reed or Johnny Gargano.
Yeah.
Forward because they're new to the chamber. But the bottom line of this comment is anyone could work, and that is true.
That's fair.
This is going to be awesome.
Fair. Yep.
Austin or Seth wins. If Austin wins, then Cena versus Austin at Mania, where Cena passes on the torch to Theory. I don't think that's going to happen because what torch is he passing over Austin Theory? What torch?
Nothing.
He already kind of
the torch has already technically been passed
to Roman Reigns. John Cena passed this torch to Roman Reigns, folks.
And Roman Reigns is passing the torch to Cody. Hopefully.
No.
What?
Cody Rhodes.
Okay, then we'll see at WrestleMania then.
What I mean is Cody Rhodes will not be the face of the whole company.
Okay.
All right,
that's fair.
Last comment before we move on. Montez gets eliminated first after hitting a frog splash out the pod. Seth gets the most eliminations in Gargano. And Rollins should start to show the crowd what Johnny Wrestling can do. Okay, Seth Rollins and Johnny Gargano to start off the match. That would be a really good, interesting idea.
Well, Monster Canada is a wrestling place, and wrestling, is very popular there, so might as well. I'm fine with
All
that.
right, folks, it is now time to talk the main event. Are you ready?
What's up, guys? Hey, Christian.
All right, folks, we're going to continue. We're going to talk the main event without Balor, folks. Roman Reigns versus Sami Zayn for the WWE Universal Championship. Oh, man. That is going to be awesome. Snack Kings, I see your comments. Stop repeating them, okay? Thank you very much.
Folks, I'm coming back. I got cold.
All right, I understand.
That's the issue with these things. I cannot turn my light on for the God's sakes. All right. I'm back.
Oh, that's entertaining. So,
yes, it was.
For the Universal Championship is the main event tonight. I think we can guarantee that already.
No, Christian's going to kick off the show, right?
Started. All right. By the way, Snack Kings, he's constantly spamming. So I'm sorry to tell you this. You have been blocked. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Bye. See ya. So long.
Let this.
Nah.
Stop singing. Let this be a lesson to the lot of you. If you're going to comment something, comment it one time. If we don't see it, that's because we're talking about other things. But I promise you, I'm looking at every last comment and I can read everything. But if you spam things, then you're blocked. Just like Snack Kings has been blocked. Get the fuck out of here. I even posted that in this.
Yeah.
That's another thing called bullying, trolling. See, that counted under trolling. All right, and no
harassment,
trolling, spamming. That's how it works, folks. Anyone who does any of that will be immediately blocked from the comment section. So,
bye.
Do not do that again, folks. If you're gonna comment something. We're reading everything. I promise you that. But don't
trust us. We're reading everything.
Yeah, do not spam. All right, folks. The main event, Roman Reigns versus Sami Zayn for the Universal title. A story that's been going on since last April. How awesome is that?
Storytelling, Christian. Storytelling's amazing, ain't it, bro?
It really is. This feud has caused a lot of people to second guess things. That's actually a very shocking thing. Roman Reigns versus Sami Zayn is not a throwaway match heading into WrestleMania. This changes the course of everything.
Yeah, it does.
I don't see how the hell this does not change the course of things because we have a lot of stuff going on. People, sure, obviously Roman Reigns, the top favorite. But now ever since Sami Zayn's popularity has risen to levels that we did not expect.
Not yet, move it level, folks, before you start typing.
Rumble. Especially after the Royal Rumble.
Yeah.
This actually,
amazing.
For once, has me guessing, where are we going now?
Mm-hmm.
It makes you question, is Roman Reigns versus Cody Rhodes really the match we're going for? Or is something else happening?
Yes.
For once, we're actually asking ourselves, could something else happen? When is the last time you had this happen? And this is the pay-per-view before WrestleMania. When is the last time you had a potential main event match be compromised by another future that could happen? When's the last time freaking Daniel Bryan at WrestleMania 30?
Yes.
Because the whole thing was supposed to be Randy Orton and Batista, but because of the huge popularity of Daniel Bryan, he was put into the match in the best way possible. He was originally not supposed to be there. Kofi Kingston, not supposed to be WWE champion in 2019. But look what happened. The popularity that he received caused a lot of craziness to happen.
Yep.
I'm like, oh my God. I do not count Daniel Bryan in 2021 because he was thrown into Roman Reigns and Edge for some stupid reason.
Because reasons. I have no idea. I liked it.
Even the big time Daniel Bryan fans were like, no.
I liked it. This was the only who really cared for it.
This is one of the first times where
you never know what's going to happen, honestly. It's one of those things where it's compromised.
Roman Reigns, I remember before in the months leading into the Royal Rumble, we kept presuming Roman Reigns versus The Rock, Seth Rollins versus Cody Rhodes. Ever since
That's not happening.
Ever since the Royal Rumble, we've been completely thrown all over the place. Now we potentially have Roman Reigns versus Cody Rhodes. Oh, wait, no. Now we could get Sami Zayn versus Cody Rhodes. Wait, no. Now we could get Roman Reigns versus Sami Zayn versus Cody Rhodes in a triple threat. Wait, no. We could get one of those matches on one night for one title and another match on the other night for the other title. Wait, no. Triple threat, 2 falls, one for this title, one for that title. There's many pathways now. This is a moment where we're like, where the hell are we going? There's no one path anymore. There's no obvious path. Remember, I'm just gonna put it out here. None of the matches tonight are freaking predictable.
That's fair.
Matches are predictable anymore.
That's good.
This is how it's supposed to go. This could happen. That could happen. This could happen. That could happen. Heading into WrestleMania, the Elimination Chamber should not just simply be like a side stop, but rather this could change the game forever. Triple H.
I got that reference.
Fucker.
I got that reference. Triple H in this road to WrestleMania. This is just his first shtick. We have many more roads. We have many more things after WrestleMania. This is going to happen.
After tonight, every Raw and every SmackDown is vital heading into WrestleMania, and we will pay close attention to every last one of them. If we had to scrape
it's going to be very important
second by second, nook by cranny, until we know exactly what's going on, we will do it. I'll be way too dramatic about this, but I love being dramatic.
There you go.
Montreal last night when Sami Zayn returned the Worlds Apart theme, went crazy and wild. That crowd, we could be looking at a crowd reaction similar to that of CM Punk and John Cena in 2011 in Chicago.
Nah, forget that. One Night Stand 2006. Enough said.
That too. I mean, we are in Canada after all. They're a lot more rowdy than the United States.
Mm-hmm.
But now we're really in a position where we're asking, where are we going with this? Where is the main event really going? Are we getting Roman Reigns and Cody?
Yeah,
we're also getting the Usos versus Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn. And then Jey Uso gets into the mix. And now we're like, ever since Jey Uso chose not to attack at the Royal Rumble, we're asking ourselves, what now?
Now what?
Well, folks, I'm stuck. I'm actually stuck here. Because I am cheering for Roman Reigns the whole way. I'm rooting for him to win. Got to acknowledge my tribal chief. But for once, we're in a position where something could happen. I don't think Roman's going to lose the title, but we could very well see Sami Zayn punch his ticket to the main event of WrestleMania for all we know. Whether that be in for the Universal title, the WWE title, or teaming with Kevin Owens to go out to the Usos for the tag team titles. But even if that's here's the thing, even that match is compromised because we don't know if the Jey Uso choosing the bloodline eventually is the right choice given what's going on. We don't know if that's the right choice anymore. As much as I would want to see the Usos versus Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn, I don't know if this is gonna be. Raphael has he thinks they're going to go for the simple storyline. I don't think this is going to be simple, actually. Not anymore. I thought it was going to be, but not anymore.
I got my own opinions on the whole thing. Trust me, folks.
All right, then. Time to give your thoughts, then. Let's go.
All right. Well, basically, I think they are going to go with the simple story, whether people like it or not. I think they're going to have Sami Zayn come close to winning, and I think the Montreal Screwjob, get it, because they're Montreal and they want to do it. The Montreal Screwjob will come into play. What do I think is going to happen is that there's going to be a ref bump. Referee's going to be knocked out, blah, blah, blah. And, Sammy's getting the haluva kick. There's going to be a near fall. And then maybe a second referee comes in. 1, 2. Sammy wins, quote unquote. He wins the title. And then Adam Pearce comes out. No. There's, the original referee is knocked out, blah, blah, blah. They restart the match. Spear. 1, 2, 3. Reigns retains. They're pulling you in, folks. They are taking you by the heart, and they're going to rip your heart out right in front of you. if you cannot see what is on the wall, and I get it, oh, the rumors of Sami Zayn possibly being in the main event of WrestleMania, Sami Zayn being added to the main event of WrestleMania, I get that, and I understand that. Trust me, I do. But honestly, this is nowhere near Daniel Bryan. We're not doing the Daniel Bryan route. We did this with Daniel Bryan. We did this with Kofi. We did this with Becky Lynch. We're not doing it. One of my buddies, shout out to my buddy Steve, by the way. He told me this yesterday. I love Sami Zayn, but he said it best. Sami Zayn is just a flavor of the month right now. When people like a certain flavor of the month, it's like ice cream. You like a certain flavor of ice cream. Sooner or later, that ice cream's gonna get stale and boring. Right now, people like Sami Zayn. But it's gonna happen with Cody. It happened with Liv Morgan. It happened with Daniel Bryan. It happened with Becky Lynch. Sooner or later, people are gonna get tired of this individual. Not saying I'm gonna get tired of Sami Zayn because I love Sami Zayn. I met him before. Honestly, I do think the Usos are gonna have a hand in this whole thing. They are. And Kevin Owens, we haven't seen Kevin Owens. People are forgetting about this. Kevin Owens hasn't been seen since the Royal Rumble. Jey Uso walked out. Of course, he came back literally last week. And the Usos are apparently allowed in Canada. You put 2 and 2 together and see what happens tonight. My prediction, Sami Zayn's going to win, quote unquote, and then Adam Pearce can come out and restart the match. They're going to a screw job again. Spear, Roman retains. They're going to beat down Sami Zayn, and then Kevin Owens comes out. They're going to embrace, blah, blah, cry, have a good time, and that's it. Roman Reigns is going to retain either way. Acknowledge the Tribal Chief. That's what that's going to happen. If it doesn't happen, folks, if Sami wins, cool, great. He's losing to Cody at WrestleMania anyway, so there you go. That's what I think is going to happen.
Folks, this is why
That's my prediction.
is amazing at what he does.
Thank you.
You've always got great takes. That's why you've been the most prominent person who's ever been on this podcast. Even I've been absent for several
Yes, sir. Thank you.
All right.
You can agree with it. You can disagree with it. That's totally okay with up to y'all.
My final prediction is Roman Reigns does retain against Sami Zayn in controversial circumstances. But I really think the right way would be to have Roman Reigns and Cody one-on-one at WrestleMania while the Usos take on Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn. Because I just think that'd be the best way to go.
That's the better bet.
And
it's the best route to go.
Sami Zayn to main event night 1 with Kevin Owens against the Usos. That should be.
I'm forgetting about that.
And it would be conveniently the second year in a row that Kevin Owens main events WrestleMania.
Yeah, Kevin Owens main events WrestleMania second year in a row.
All right.
Cool. Me, everyone gets what they want.
We're going to go to some comments before we close off the podcast.
Go for it.
We see Roman retaining. However, if Jey Uso turns on Sami and costs him the match, that means we could see Usos, for the Undisputed Tag Team titles. Yeah, I believe.
Exactly. That's another thing, too.
Jey Uso would ultimately choose the Bloodline. But even then, this could be.
Would he really choose the Bloodline?
Because think about this. What if Jey Uso does choose the Bloodline? They lose to Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn at WrestleMania. But then, right after that, Jey Uso fully turns on the Bloodline.
When?
After WrestleMania, when they lose the tag team titles to Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn. And Jey Uso finally has enough. Meanwhile, Roman, I'm so sorry, folks, beats Cody Rhodes, keeps on going his reign of dominance, but loses his titles to Jey Uso, ending the feud where it began, ending the Bloodline exactly how it began, with Jey Uso, with main event Jey Uso.
I'd be cool with it.
That could be possible. Roman easily wins, no questions asked, and Sami goes on to team with Kevin Owens. I wouldn't say it would be easily, because if you recall, Roman Reigns escaped.
He ain't gonna win easy. Yeah, he escaped.
He escaped Logan Paul at Crown Jewel. He didn't easily beat him. All right, we got here. Jey gets manipulated by Roman. Jey turns on Sami. Usos come to senses and lose to Sami and Kevin Owens. Small chance that Sami wins. He wins the Universal only. Well, this match is for both the titles.
For both titles.
It wouldn't go down that way.
Exactly.
We think about Sami winning, but Roman getting the title back later to face Cody.
How was that? That wouldn't make any sense. No offense.
No, it would not work at all because why would you have Sami Zayn win the title just for that feel-good moment, only to just, only to just win it back? Why would you have him
Because
a
Roman goes
900-plus day reign end and then restart again? What'd be the point of that? That would be pointless.
The
longest title
Sami
reign,
Zayn being
the longest title reign in almost 40 years, they would not do that. Yeah.
Good question, but nah.
By the way, Subster, the editors, asking me constantly regarding WWE bringing back Rock things for premium live events. First of all, it's a nice one. I like the touch. However, once again, just ask one time. If I don't answer it, get over yourself. Seriously, get over yourself. You're just trying to get my attention on that. From this point forward, if I see comments more than one time, I'm instantly putting you on timeout. Because I just realized I don't have to block. I can just put you on timeout. That's an option now.
Yep, right here in the corner.
But once again, I don't think Sami Zayn winning just for Roman to get the title back would be a good idea because that would just be a waste of time and pathetic. No disrespect to your reign as 007. No disrespect to you, man. What if Roman Reigns retains the title and continues his reign 1,000 days? It'd be interesting to think about. We'll talk more about that when WrestleMania comes around.
Screw job.
The Rock themes. What is WrestleMania? Here's the WrestleMania theme is another one by The Weeknd. It's Less Than Zero. That's the name of the song. Less Than Zero.
I love The Weeknd. I love The Weeknd. So, yeah. Right. I'm excited.
Why have
I put this way
the Rumble alongside the FU Roman chance just to have Sami win and not at Mania? That's a good question because, like, I get it. It's his hometown and everything, but we're not talking.
I don't care.
Yeah, we're not talking about, like something just a regular ending a regular title reign. No, we're talking about ending the longest
900 days.
Yeah, we're talking about ending the longest reign in almost 40 years. So
900 days, people.
It's a really tough question to answer. But regardless, I know for a fact that tonight's main event is going to be insane. The crowd's going to be in it for the whole thing. It should go on for about 30 minutes, actually.
That's legit what I told my buddy. I was talking to him like 2 hours ago. 30 minutes at least. Didn't tell a good story out there.
Yep. All right, folks. That, of course, concludes our Elimination Chamber predictions. This has been quite a long podcast, almost an hour and a half. It was an amazing...
wait.
What?
My buddy TJ says, if Drew can lose in the UK, then Sami can lose in Montreal. Exactly. They've had people from their home lose.
Yeah, that can
It's not the first time, people.
And this could be done for all the right reasons heading into WrestleMania. WrestleMania is the place where the big moment can happen. And if not this one, but this was our predictions to Elimination Chamber. I am excited for tonight's event. I'm also excited to go see the Wasp in about an hour from now. So I'm highly excited. Yo, Balor, I'm pretty sure you're going to be live on YouTube for your reactions. So if you haven't already,
yes, I'll be live on YouTube, folks.
Go subscribe to Heel Balor and join him for live reactions to Elimination Chamber tonight.
You know where to find me.
Yep, the links are in the description. And of course, go ahead and hit that join button, become a member, and you can be part of the Elimination Chamber Sins video and future Sins videos, which could include WrestleMania. All right. But Heel Balor, I'm pretty sure you know exactly what to say here.
Gosh, well, we're the losers. And this is our lounge. See ya in 6 weeks, I think.
No. We'll be back in 2 weeks to discuss AEW Revolution.
Oh, I legit forgot about that show.
It's okay. It's okay. They suck at building pay-per-views. I'll talk about that in a video, actually. But they suck at building pay-per-views.
And their owner currently is going through a phase right now on Twitter. Anyways, we'll see you on the next one. This week, peace out.